All right, and we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to BSB TV. Today, you'll notice I'm not Kevin Gammy. I'm Carol from OnTap Social, and I'll be doing some of the shows and introductions for BSB TV, as well as the Reboot program. So today, I'm here with James from the Catalysis Group, and he's presenting his webinar exactly 1 week from now. So we're just going to talk through a little bit about him and what he'll be presenting to you next week. So welcome to BSB TV, James.
Hey, well, thanks, Carol. Good to be here.
Yeah. All right. So why don't we just start by having you tell us a little bit about you and what you do?
Sure. I'm self-employed, love working and helping small businesses, and we specialize in helping businesses scale using automation systems and processes to do so. So, love the passion of a small business owner, but have seen time and time again the grind that they go through. So, we like to get in and help them free up their time, help them grow their business without, adding more drain and time and pressure by automating some of those manual tasks.
Yeah, awesome. And just a bit of background, James and I have worked together a little bit, and looking at the work he's done, I'd say he's very good at helping a small business see the ways they didn't know how to save time. So often there's processes that businesses think, this is just how I've always done it. It makes sense, but it's actually very inefficient and sucking up a lot of the energy that they could be using for more complex tasks on their business. So yeah. And what exactly, give us a summary of your webinar, James.
So my webinar is going to be two parts. I'm keen to give back, some real value to people who join. So part one, we'll share sort of our framework that we follow in terms of identifying inefficiencies and then what you can do about them. And then part two will hopefully be a nice open discussion where people can ask and dive into some problems that they have around processes that they might think is inefficient or ideas that they might like to explore to see if we can give them some tips, tricks, awesome systems that are out there, new ones that are coming in, just ways that they can get some quick wins for their business.
Yeah, cool. And is there an ideal, I guess, recipient of this webinar or ideal business owner that should be coming to your webinar?
Yeah, definitely. If you've ever thought to yourself, look, why am I doing this same activity over and over again? Or is there a better way? The answer is yes, there is a better way. Let us open your eyes and show you the opportunity that's out there. You don't have to keep doing the same things over and over again. I think every day there is a new piece of software or a new system, or someone really smart has created something new that makes life easy for people. So part of our job is just uncovering that amazing wealth of information and sharing with our clients.
Yeah. And so I know some business owners that are probably a bit intimidated by the term automation and think that it's very robotic or very, coding related. So what would you say to a business owner that's a bit wary of automation?
Sure. So we like to, highlight what intelligent automation is. So, there's a realm of automation and what it means to people, but to us, automation isn't scary. It's there to enhance people. Automation isn't there to take over what you do and how you do it. It's there to make you infinitely more efficient at what you do. So it's there to, free up your time from, typing and entering data over and over again. It's there to, issue you reminders when you need them. It's there to trigger certain activity when your customers would like an event to happen. And it allows you to pretty much work 24/7, even though you just want to work 10 to 4, so you can drop your kids off, pick them up, and go out for dinner.
Yeah, really helps you with the sort of background work and helps you take a step away from your business from time to time.
Yeah, or just be comfortable that it's operating. Plenty of clients have come to us and just say, look, I keep missing these emails. I keep missing these customer requests. How do I not? Like, how do I free up that mental capacity even just to know that my customer's email was answered, acknowledged, or they simply just wanted to confirm a booking. little things like that. That's where automation can really help small businesses.
Yeah. I know in the past, James, you've helped small businesses with booking systems, automated calendars, with emails, follow-ups, billing, and all of those issues. Is that right?
Yeah, so end to end, we like to sort of understand what your ideal customer journey looks like, and then build a system and process that works to deliver that. A lot of businesses get trapped in the fact that, they've been recommended a good piece of software and they think that they have to fit their business to that software because that software might have limitations. But we're here to say that's not necessarily the case. We might be able to connect that piece of software with another piece of software or reverse engineer a process that allows you to move past those restraints.
Yeah, great. So the end of your webinar next week, I guess, can people be prepared to find the inefficiencies in their business and have an idea of what programs they can use to tackle that?
100%. They'll have a framework where they can identify inefficiencies and then what to do about it, and then a couple of tangible takeaways on ways that they could solve that. And obviously, if they're not interested in solving it themselves, we're here to solve it for them.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, well, I'll leave it at that. So for everyone who's interested, Kevin's just put up a registration link for James's webinar, which is next week. And I believe, James, also on your social media and website, you've got a lot of resources already. So if anyone wants to get a bit of a background idea, hop onto James's Facebook, his Instagram, or his website.
100%.
Awesome. Thanks so much. See you next week,
Carol.
James.
See ya.